The High Court's decision to allow the publication of matric results in newspapers has been received with disdain by some. A lot of people very happy with it, but not everyone is very happy with it, including Teachers Union Sadtu being one of them. Well, the application was won by Maroela Media and AfriForum. Let's get a sense of how victory feels this morning. Maroela Media Executive Director Susan Lombaard joining us this morning. Susan, morning. Thanks for your time very much. We'll talk about how the victory feels this morning. But let me just ask you the obvious question, address the elephant in the room. Sadtu saying this is for the media, it doesn't benefit the pupils. What's your reaction? I'm sure you've seen that statement.
Yes, definitely. Well, I definitely disagree. I think we have lots of pupils, lots of matriculants that's not at home at the moment, who's not able to visit their schools and get the results themselves. So it's extremely important for those matrics to be able to have access to the results, whether it's online or in a publication, a newspaper. So no, I don't agree. I think it's important for them to get it anywhere, wherever they are at the moment.
I'm not sure if it's the same for you, but I remember standing in a queue at a local cafe to get my newspaper back in the day to see how badly I did at matric. And it's quite an event, but the problem was the argument, the education department was, it was in contravention, if you will, of the POPIA Act. Obviously that wasn't the case according to the court, but what was your understanding of what the concern was? What was the problem to your understanding?
I think we do understand the concern that there was with regards to the POPIA Act. I think POPIA is quite new to all of us. So we have to test it every time that we get to do something like this. We have to test POPIA and see what's going to happen. And with regards to the matric results, I think what you should remember is that you only need your student number to get access to your results online. So that means, or even in the newspaper, it's only your student number and your results that's being published. So that means that no personal information is being compromised. On the contrary, I think it's quite a safe way to get your information without anyone else getting access to it, because only you know your exam number, except if you gave it to someone else. But that means it's quite a safe way to get access to your information. And that was tested yesterday, and the decision was that it is safe and it is in line with the POPIA Act to be able to get your results in the media.
It wouldn't be fair if I don't ask you the question. I've spoken to other interested parties in this over the last few days. Some were arguing, Susan, that this was purely commercial because it's one of the biggest selling papers of the year. It's one of the biggest selling times for newspapers of the year. I asked them the question. It's only fair I ask you. How much commercial interest was involved here?
Well, specifically for Maroela Media, it's actually too late to sell any advertising space on that platform. So there is a commercial value, but something that also needs to be remembered is the fact that we have to do some development to be able to publish the results. So the advertising space that we sell only cover our costs. For us, it is more important to be able to give those results to the Maroela Media readers and all other readers who want to get their results from us. So yes, I think there is a commercial value, but it's not the same as it was 10 years ago. There's quite a lot of free online platforms where matrics can get the results. So the days of newspapers selling hundreds and thousands of rands of advertising space in the matric result edition, it's not like that anymore. I think it's quite the contrary. I think this is a service that the media wants to deliver to the community. It's not a commercial component anymore. Yeah,
the newspaper landscape has certainly changed. Ask any newspaper journalist and they'll agree. So last question to you then. Are we going to have this fight again this time next year, or do you suspect this is now going to be a precedent that has been set, or are you expecting more legal fights?
No, I'm quite sure it's going to be easy. It wasn't, we didn't get any resistance, and it was tested thoroughly in court yesterday. I think it's going to be easy next year. I hope so, because it was quite a scramble yesterday to get everything ready to publish the result in a few days. Usually we have a month or two to work on this. So I believe it's going to be a lot easier next year for all the media and for Maroela Media.
Oh, we appreciate your time in speaking to us. And for those who supported your court action, I suppose they want to say congratulations for taking the fight on for all the matric pupils. Joining us this morning, Susan Lombaard, Maroela Media Executive Director here.